What's going on, guys? It's Sam, and today I'm going to show you a simple logo animation tutorial in Premiere Pro. In this video, you'll learn how to animate a logo, how to make better videos with that logo animation, and why you should have a logo animation in the first place.
That's good.
Hey guys, so this video is powered by Adobe Creative Cloud. Go ahead and snag yourself a subscription to Adobe Premiere Pro or any other Adobe app. Down below, you can get up to 60% off. Just click the link in the description. Alright guys, so let's dive in. Here's the animation that I want to do with you guys. I did the 7-Eleven logo in front of some B-roll with a coffee mug, some sunglasses, a little jar, and my beautiful cat Cleo in the background. So to start off this animation, we are going to have a sequence open. I already have my background clip loaded. That's not what we're going to worry about today. We're just going to focus on the animation. So I've got the 7-Eleven logo in a tall version, and then I also have the 7-Eleven logo in a wide version right here. So let's go ahead and import both of those. I'm going to go and import them from the project panel. Okay, so now they're chilling in our clip, right? Let's go straight to effect controls and let's size these down, okay? So I'm gonna size this down to where I want it to be. Let's put it on top of the wide one because I want the tall one to be the one we end up with, right? So let's go ahead and size this down. I think it was at like 28. Yeah, that's how it was. And then I'm going to size the wide one as well. I'm gonna make the E's as big as the 7 here. Okay, so now that we have the E's lined up, let's scoot over the 7, just kind of put it in place. They're not, obviously not exact, but that's okay because we're just gonna have them pop on screen, so you won't really tell a big difference. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn off the tall version and isolate the wide, okay? So now I want to separate the red part of the 7 and the orange part of the 7. Let's go ahead and duplicate it so that we can have a layer for the red part and the orange part of the 7. So I'm just gonna turn one off. Okay, so I'm just gonna label these just for a visual cue. All right, we're gonna do the orange part of the 7 first. I'm gonna go in the effect controls, click on the orange one, and we're gonna go under opacity and use this little keyframe creator tool. We're just gonna mask around the orange part of the 7. It's kind of hard to finesse in between, so let's zoom in here and just keep clicking through. Bah! Okay, and then let's go ahead and bring the mask feather down to 0. It was at 10, brought it down to 0 to make this line nice and straight. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do that for the red as well, because the red still has that orange, and we're going to do the same thing. So let's go ahead and start the mask, finesse in between. Okay, and then I'll just zoom back out and complete it. Okay, so we're just isolating these sections. Looks like I kind of messed up here. Okay. All right, so let's bring the feather down to 0 as well. And now we have 2 pieces, right? We have the orange and the red piece, okay? So I want to reveal them, just like the last one. In order to reveal them, I want to create another mask, but I don't want to create a second mask inside of both of these files. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit nest. We're going to call this the red 7. Okay, label that red as well. And I'm going to nest the orange 7. Orange 7. Oops. Orange 7. Okay. Do mango. Okay, so we have them both nested. Okay, so we got red 7 and orange 7, and let's go ahead and make them reveal themselves. Okay, so let's go from this mask. I'm just gonna make a really big mask. Okay, it's just a really, really big square. Alright, and then it's the 7. So let me hide the orange 7 again. And I just want to reveal the red. See how I can drag the mask and do that? So we can keyframe where the mask is under mask path. We can just hit this little stopwatch, okay? So this is where I want the mask to start. I'm going to put the feather at 25 just to give that little blur effect, okay? So I'm going to hit mask path. That's where it starts, right? So let's go maybe like half a second, okay? And let's move this mask up here. But what I want to do is I want it to rotate with the end, right? So see how this line is flat at the bottom? I'm going to rotate it so that the flat line also ends up flat. Just like that, okay? So what we have is a little revealing rotation. Now let's zoom in here and add some extra keyframes. to kind of keep the angle correct, right? So we're gonna keep the angle the same as we go, because I just want to slow down how quickly. Just lining up the angle. Okay, hold on, let's go right here. We can stay right there. And then bam. So, let's see what we got. It looks nice, right? It kind of speeds up at the end. That's all right. All right, let's go ahead and do the orange 7 now. So we see, let's see where the red 7 ends. So let's go to the very ending last keyframe. And this is where I want this one to start, okay? So let's go ahead and get that square, and I'm just gonna have it go straight to the right, okay? So let's do the mask feather at 25, and let's go ahead and put the keyframe here, and let's go another ½ second, right? So another ½ second, click on the mask, and let's just drag it over, okay? And there we go, now it's revealed. So, how does this look? Look at that. Beautiful 7 completion. Okay, so right at the end, right when the orange completes, this is when I want this version of the 7 to go away. Okay, so I'm gonna delete it. And then I want the 711 tall to pop in, right? So here we go. All right, so they look different, right? You can obviously tell they're different. But to transition to the different one, to make it so that they kind of look the same, let's go ahead and make this one pop on, okay? So in order to pop it on, let's start the scale at 28. Let's go maybe just a little bit over. Doesn't matter how many frames, just a small amount. Let's bump it up to 35, make it jump, okay? And then let's bring it back down, and it'll go back down to 28, where it originally started, okay? So, and then I'm also gonna zoom in here, and then let's go ahead and ease into this keyframe so that it lands nicely, okay? So let's watch it. Okay, so that's actually pretty quick. So I'm gonna make it come out a little bit. All right. No. So I'm gonna extend these keyframes out just a little. Nah, maybe a little faster than that. Okay. Bam. So that's nice, right? Look at that. So it's kind of like a seamless transition. You can't really tell. Now to add even more to the effect, I'm going to add a little brightness modifier. So brightness and contrast under effects, drag it on here, and let's look at these keyframes, okay? So I want the brightness to start here, and I want it to end here. Okay, so let's make it super bright. Bam. Okay, so now let's see how that looks. Ooh. It's a really nice bright attack. Maybe we can have it extend out more and ease that in. Bam. Yeah, it's not bad. I think the original one was a little better, but it's just a matter of tweaking it to perfection based on your liking. Let's go ahead and add some drop shadows to that as well. Drop shadow, click and drag. Let's put it on the 711. Maybe push this up. Maybe give it a little softness to it. And then I think I'll duplicate it as well and soften the second one. Okay, so let's take these 2 drop shadows, and we can also copy and paste them and put them on both of these guys. See, so the drop shadows come in with them. Look at that. Okay, and then also that little registered trademark right there. We can kind of make a cut here. Let's do a little dissolve. I think we can hold shift and bring this little transition in. And what I'm gonna do is in the first one, I'm going to do a little mask, right? So let's do a mask. And then let's shrink this circle down after we invert it. Okay, so we inverted the mask. Zoom in here, get a nice little zoom. All right, kind of get over there. Let's shrink this mask down all the way so that it fits the R. Bam. Okay, so this one doesn't have an R anymore, but the next one does, right? So let's play the animation. Look at that. Registered comes up real nice. It's beautiful little animation. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I just love the creativity that goes into how you can animate a logo. It doesn't matter what it is, everyone will come up with something different. And it's super important because it helps you stand out, and it also brings character to your brand. Your YouTube channel or your business absolutely needs to stand out somehow, some way, and the best way to do that is through adding character and adding maybe a small little story. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. There's another video just like this one, but in After Effects, and it's with a text logo, and it's animating letters in your logo. So go ahead and check that one out. It's right here. You can go ahead and click on it, and I will see you guys in the next one.